in conscious reality creation, there's such a sense of, okay, but I have to have my outcome, my optimal outcome in mind.
How do I know my magic worked? Because...
Yes. And that's a trap, because that is another question that's come up around this. My magic's not landing around this chaos in the world. My magic's not landing. But I recall you saying your magic doesn't always land the way you think it's going to land, or where and how. But that doesn't mean it's not landing. And really what that comes down to in some cases is because the war's not over, because another war happened, because there's still, there's still not gun control, because this, because that. So those seem like these sort of those are the chauvinistic lens for how your magic is working. Is that true?
Well, indeed, there was a time when conscious creation magic was, wow,
yeah,
isn't this thrilling? Isn't this exciting? Isn't this marvelous? I create my own reality. I create my own reality. Whoa, I can change my reality, not just my perception of what's happening, but I can actually change what's happening. Wow, I can manifest and create. I can do these sorts of things. And you've done that.
Yeah.
And you've been there, and it's still powerful, and it's still beautiful, and it's still at times to be remembered and to be worked again, to remember who you are and remember who's creating this reality. It's become a part of who you are. It's a part of who you are. Now the, quote, excitement comes from co-creation, that I can do this together and I can create something that's beyond what I can imagine. I can create something that's beyond what I imagine, but it better be something I imagine. Your magic is working. You're working the magic to create something beyond what you're imagining, but you're not going to let it be a part of your reality. You succeeded. You succeeded. It's about receiving. It's about allowing and receiving. Got to give up that control, give up what you imagine it ought to be. I mean, what should happen in Gaza? Well, there should be peace. There should be, helping of this. There should be humanitarian care. There should be all kinds of things. No, there ought to be this. Israel should go further. They should be even more ruthless. They should do this and whatever. The point is, you don't know what should happen. Well, I'm not going to work the magic until I can figure it out, until I can have a design plan. No, I can work the magic. To call upon, for example, the ancients, the grandmothers and grandfathers, to go to Gaza, to be there, to stand as pillars of understanding, pillars of change, pillars of bringing whatever is appropriate that's going to resolve, not just solve, but resolve the issues here. I don't know what that is. They do. Or even if they don't, they're willing to have something beyond what they know. And so, there's many ways in which to work with, I'm concerned about that, I'm worried about it. So get involved. Do the work with the ancients, work with the guardians if you want. You can go there in your altered state of imagination to work with healing people's pain by asking them if they're willing to give you their pain, to find this person to talk with, to tell them, I care about you. Look into their eyes, touch them. I care about you. Can I take your pain? Can I use your pain to heal? Yes, okay. Yes, yes, yes. 3 or 4 people, that's enough. You can't carry it all. This I can take into me. This I can hold. And this I can lift and give over. To be transformed. Not transcended, but transformed into something of healing, something of change. And I can come back to that woman and to that man and that child and that grieving mother and give them this light. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it's going to change your life, but it will. I may not be around to see it, but it will. Standing the angels to witness the destruction, to witness the horror, and to stand the energy of resolve, to stand the energy of resolve. Because it is in that chaos, in that nightmare, that the resolutions will be found.